How are we this far into the ascension and the awakening, and yet we're still having people being locked up, mental hospitals, institutionalised, punished, judged, shut down, just for stepping into their truth, to stepping into their awakening? How is that still happening in this current moment? No wonder people are afraid to step into their truth, to own their truth. When they do, their own family, the people that are meant to love them and understand them and support them, their own family are shutting them down. So if their own family are the ones that are locking them up and giving permission to be locked up and medicalised and medicated to the point of being like a zombie, then who is meant to help these people? Who is meant to support these people? How can we tell people to stand into the truth and to step up into the light when they do that, there's such a consequence for doing that? Like, how is that a thing, The kitten's trying to escape. How is that part of this awakening? I'm trying to understand in what way does that compute in terms of us awakening and tapping into this truth vibration? Why have we still got people that are experiencing that sort of thing right now? I just think it makes it so difficult for us to even spread truth and awakening when we try and do that. There's then literal punishments and consequences in terms of in the human world. Luckily I've never experienced this, but I've experienced someone close to me at the moment go through awakening and clearly not experiencing severe mental illness, and their family choosing to try and treat that by institutionalising this person against their will. For now, over 6 months, it will end up being, if this decision holds, and extremely medicating this person because no other medication's working. But the other medication's not working because he's not ill. He's not actually medically ill. It's more of a case of being awakened in a place where people don't understand him. And he can't speak about these things, But it made me reflect on how much I would have been classified into them categories and how much I would have been labelled and judged if I had not have been around the right support network and the right people in terms of not imposing that upon me. I guess I had a different experience and a different perspective recently on why people have so much fear in stepping into their truth publicly. Because even now in 2023, going into 2024, at this stage in the awakening, I still know people that as of right now are being locked up in a mental hospital because they started talking about awakening, because they started talking about the truth, to what's going on in the government, to what's going on behind the scenes of who's running the world and making the decisions and what goes on with the children. They tried to talk about that and tried to share the wisdom and truth. And from that, they've been punished in this way. And now they're experiencing a sense of having no fear, because what's the worst thing that can happen? It's already happened. So I'm sure it's a part of their journey, but I'm still wondering why this far into the awakening this is going on and what we can do about it. Because if one of us talks, it makes it easier for the other one. And, it's about sharing that burden and sharing that load. But how do we do that when it's about first stepping past that bit of fear to break through? Quite an interesting one. But I know that I experienced that fear and still do. But I'm really grateful to have a family that don't lock me away and medicate me for having the thoughts and feelings that I do. Which we shouldn't have to be grateful for having that. It's a sad reality that we are. But yeah, sending love to you all.